When the University of Iowa was founded in 1847, a Chinese student was likely a rare sight. Now, nearly 1 in 10 students here are Chinese. Star Shen is from Zhejiang province. He was drawn to the small-town atmosphere of this campus in the American heartland.
This is such a friendly city that I want to be here.
He says U.S. students value the diversity the Chinese students bring to campus.
They really wanted to know what a Chinese student perspective is towards a certain topic.
The surge in Chinese students at the University of Iowa is part of a nationwide trend. There are now about 250,000 Chinese students studying at American colleges and universities. They make up about 1/3 of international students studying in the United States. The U.S. state of Iowa has a special connection to China. President Xi Jinping visited the state in 1985 and returned as vice president 3 years ago.
With Xi Jinping's history here, going back to the 1980s, and the special relationship he has with the governor, has meant that we get this kind of automatic publicity.
Many students here are following Xi's U.S. visit closely.
As a Chinese, I'm so proud that my president will be here this month, I guess. And I hope that the friendship between America and China could still continue. Yeah.
Iowa's connection to President Xi helped Yi Yang's parents decide Iowa was the right place for her.
They were like, oh, she visited there before, so they feel like it's probably a really good state here.
She's studying economics and psychology. At first, the transition was difficult. What has been the most difficult thing about coming from China to the United States to study?
I think it's language.
There are language centers to help Chinese students with English and classes to help U.S. faculty show respect by correctly pronouncing Chinese students' names. Chinese and U.S. students are often paired up to help Chinese students adapt, and businesses like this bubble tea shop catering to Chinese students have popped up around town.
Usually in a section that says investors, you'll find the annual and other reports.
Nearly 1/4 of the business school is now Chinese.
If you're in our hallways, you are as likely to hear a Mandarin conversation as you are an English conversation.
Many students look forward to learning entrepreneurial skills they can take back to China.
If you're Chinese and you look at what's going on in their country, where the economic growth is the huge engine that's driving the advancement of that country, then that makes complete sense that they would want to come here and get those skills.
After graduation, students join a growing base of University of Iowa alumni.
Because we realized with the numbers we have at the undergraduate level now from China, we're going to have more graduates in 2 or 3 Chinese cities than in most American cities.
Those alumni will make a difference back in China.
I can adopt all the advanced things here, what I learned here, back to China.
As they take a bit of the American heartland with them back to China or wherever they may go. Jim Spellman, CCTV, Iowa City, Iowa.